So hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Justin. I just wanted to give it a little update to my box. It's my work box. It's a 46-inch Husky, extra deep, with a tabletop or butcher block top. I got some new tools for Christmas. Not Santa or Mrs. Claus, but my girlfriend, she came through. She got me the gear wrench, the ratcheting flex head, the stubby wrenches, the SAE and the metric, which I'm really happy with. I've been wanting them, but it took me a while. I haven't even bought ratcheting wrenches. Those are my brother's, who died, and I got his, and my father had bought me a set of the Craftsman locking flex head, which were actually really nice, and someone stole them. And I've never bought ratcheting wrenches. I just get regular combination or double box or double open, or you know, because there's so many situations where you can't fit the ratcheting end on the nut or the bolt because there's something so close and it's so wide there. So I've just never bought it. I've just always put the work in or put a socket on it. But now I'm doing heavy equipment. I'm running into a lot of spots where a ratcheting wrench, especially a stubby, would make my life a lot easier when I'm under a hood or in an engine compartment. So I've been wanting to get these, and she got them for me. And I've used a lot of ratcheting wrenches before, you know, I've had them, and like the Craftsman's, they're nice, but they're a little wobbly in there, a little slop, you know. And these are the made in USA. These are old. These are, you know, early 2000s, late 90s. You know, I'm not a young kid. I'm in my 40s. And my brother, you know, he was just a year younger than I am. And they're, you know, they're good wrenches for what they are. They're not snap-on, but they're good. But the gear wrench, I feel like their standard is a little higher than Craftsman. Maybe not what Craftsman used to be, but higher than it is now, that's for sure. So they got a nice finish. One thing I don't like about gear wrenches finish is it seems to scratch really easy. You know, where I got a lot of snap-on tools and they don't scratch. Not like that. They scratch, but it doesn't look like shit after it scratches. Where the gear wrench, you can just see it so much. But they're nice and smooth, and there's not a lot of slop. There's not barely any play in there. You know, that's my fingers wiggling, not the actual ratcheting part of the wrench. I've only had them for about 2 weeks now, but I've been using them every day. So they haven't had a chance to loosen up on me. I hope they won't. If they do, I mean, I'll deal with it. I don't want them flopping around, but so far I really am enjoying using these. I haven't used every single one of them yet, but I've gotten through quite a few of them. Now she also, yeah, this is where my pry bars were. This is the drawer all my pry bars were in, and my wrenches and my scrapers, razor knives, etc. She also got me the Vampire tools, Vampliers, a set. The ones that are supposed to be hot shit for extracting screws and bolts. So I haven't gotten a chance to extract a bolt with them yet. I have used them a little. I've liked the lineman pliers the best so far. These are nice too. I like using the ones with they have a spring in the handle. That's why the cap's on there. Got the precision pliers and the slip jaw. The slip jaws I'm a little disappointed with. I'm hoping this isn't how all of them are going to be. I was working on a LTL 9000 yesterday, big truck, and on the intake, the cold air intake, the straps to hold the big, you know, the hoses or whatever together to go to the air filter and the turbocharger. the bolt was rusted. I grabbed that bolt and put a ratchet on a nut and went to take it off, and it spun. And you see where it ripped the teeth right out of there? It's just a regular old mild steel bolt. Well, like a giant hose clamp is what they're like. So I'm a little upset. I'm gonna get hold of Vampire Tools and see if I can get that warranted. Wore the teeth right out of it the first time I used it. And I got the vice grip, extra long, angled needle nose. She got me a gift certificate to Lowe's, and this is one of the things I picked up. You know, shame Lowe's don't carry Vampires, but they do carry some decent tools, and they're getting more geared toward mechanics, a lot of their stuff. So every day I run into something where I could use these, and then I get them and I haven't been able to use them, so they're just sitting in my drawer taking up space now. And then my other vice grip needle nose broke, the tips, so I got another set. Even though I still use those, I wanted another set. So I got the Cobalts, you know, lifetime guarantee. I can just bring them there and swap them out if I break the tip on these ones. And I got a cheap set of screwdrivers, the Craftsman's. Now at Lowe's sells Craftsman. I mean, they're, I like them. I like the handles are nice. They don't have anywhere as I could put a wrench, or you know, they don't have the cap on there I can smack with a hammer. But you know, you get in and do a little bit of electronic work. Sometimes I run into some funny screws. Any mechanic that works on all kinds of stuff, you know, like I do, and says you don't need screwdrivers is full of shit. I find myself using screwdrivers every day. I mean, I do use them as pry bars a lot, but most of the time I'm using it as a Phillips head or a screwdriver. I like the stubbies a lot. They're nice and small, these ones. They aren't big and fat. You know, I'm waiting to see. I haven't gotten them dirty enough to where I've had to dip them in spirits. I'm wondering if that coating's going to melt right off like it did on my DeWalt screwdrivers. And I thought they were to bimetal, but that's just paint. That magnetic tip, it. It's just paint, but for $20 for how many pieces, you can't complain. They also had one of them little S-shaped bent screwdriver things in there I never used, so I just threw that out. And I got the Caterpillar LED with a magnet, which is I'm liking a lot. The only thing I don't like about it, unplug it here, is the button on the bottom. See, I can't even push it with my finger. I got to get a screwdriver and actually push that button, and all of them were like that. They had a hole in the bottom of the package where you could try them, and they were all like this at Lowe's. You know, that kind of sucks, because it's not like we all have little girly hands, little dainty fingers, all nimble and shit, but it is what it is. And I got plenty of screwdrivers, so I'll get that light on. But anyways, that's my new stuff. I hope you guys enjoy. Give me a like, subscribe, get in the comments and talk some shit. Alright, thanks a lot.